You can't just label yourself a CEO.
All right, let's keep it on the positive tip. Drake just dropped Scary Hours 3, a.k.a. the deluxe of For All the Dogs, with 6 new tracks where he is rapping, supposedly in response to Joe Budden saying he wasn't rapping. And he even shoots at Joe Budden on one of these songs.
Yeah. I felt like he had a whole verse about him.
I felt like all 6 of them he was talking to Joe Budden, but neither here nor there. One of those songs was a song with Cole, which I fucking love.
Okay.
And they announced they're going on tour. So shout out to that. Upon hearing that song with Cole, it struck me that I was like, yo, I would really like a Drake and Cole album. And then I remember that Cole was talking about, or it was rumored that there was going to be a Cole Kendrick album.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask y'all, would you prefer a Cole Drake album or a Cole Kendrick album, and why?
I think I'll go with although it already happened, but we talked about this pre-show. I'll go with a Cole Kendrick album.
So to go to the pre-show, VS claims that it already happened because Kendrick Lamar produced, or J. Cole produced Section 80 for Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a collab rap album in the vein of Watch the Throne.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So which would you prefer?
Yeah.
on some rap shit.
On some rap shit, Cole and Kendrick.
Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Hove?
You know, I'm conflicted because I thought I had the answer, but then I went to the other side. I'll make the point for both, and maybe we could unpack it. I think Drake, like Kanye, arguably most productive artist, rapper of our generation. Most and decorated, most consistent. He's really like LeBron. Like you could fight tooth and nail to not give him the 2 spot.
Yeah, of course.
But he really deserves the 2 spot. And then we could debate about the 1 spot. Yeah. You know, like
I was just gonna ask you.
But but the people that don't put Drake, like what's the Jay-Z line? Never have there been a rapper this hot for this long. When Jay-Z said it, he was right. Yeah. But now that's Drake.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Since I've been alive, Drake has been relevant and hot. Since Ashley's been alive, so he defines an entire 2 decades of music.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason why I say that is I had the pleasure to go to a few of the Savage Drake shows.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
And you don't really appreciate Drake's catalog until you see him perform.
That's what I heard.
Not that you love all the songs. I think we kind of have a very similar outlook on Drake's music. But until you hear him play a 60-minute set and you see how many verticals of music he does lyrical Drake, he does dark and aggy Drake, he does emotional Drake, he does R&B Drake, he does Caribbean Drake, he does, and by the way, they're all really good.
Yeah.
And these songs are hits, so everybody in the arena a lot of rappers don't have this.
Right.
And you're kind of like, man, this dude, he's kind of an actor. He can play whatever he wants. So with that said, I wanted to pick Cole and Kendrick because I'm a hip hop head, but I really feel like Drake, if he really paid attention to him, like he kind of adjusts his style based on who he's doing the album with.
Yes,
he's the accommodator.
Yeah.
And I think Proven Track Record is the album he did with Future. What a Time.
Right.
He kind of went to Future's world and then complimented him and did like all these sappy like B-sides of, let's say if there was a song about a stripper, Future treated the stripper like shit because that's on brand
Treated
for him.
her like a stripper.
Right? And then on the B side of that record, the beat would flip and Drake would say things like, I'm gonna tell your mom that what you've been doing, you've been treating me wrong, like I'm sad. And to me, there's a dichotomy there that Drake really always gives what the listener needs more than anything. Even though it annoys the fuck out of me, but I'm like,
sometimes
you know
you
what?
Want to hear that shit.
You don't want to hear 2 Futures. You want to hear somebody play the other side. And then you got the Savage album, which I thought was brilliant because Drake put out a European sounding album that maybe in the first time that I've been alive, it was successful and very lucrative, but it was the first time I think he missed the mark on what he wanted to get across.
Right.
The music was great.
I more so think the audience missed the mark.
No, that's what I'm saying. But either way, I think Drake is flawless in terms of always delivering like the music that people want to hear.
Right.
Whether we want it, his core fan base wants it. And I think it's the first time he missed a little bit. And then he immediately bounced back and had to get that core fan base and that street fan base back and did an album with Savage. That wasn't a coincidence. You know, I don't know this to be true or not. Like this is not me just assuming as a fan. But he got the momentum back.
Right. Yeah.
And he played the more docile, like playful, funnier version of Drake to contrast, Savage's staccato, serious. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a different Drake than the Drake that was on What a Time to Be Alive. That was on for all my Scary Hours for all the dog. Anyway, I know I'm making a crazy point, but I think he's complimentary, and he's always going to kind of lend where it's needed versus Kendrick's going to be Kendrick, Cole's going to be Cole. And that might be a fire album, but I think it might not sound great after 5 songs.
Right. Almost clashing.
Because none of them will give. They will just keep trying to rap with each other. Like, that's why Ye and Jay worked so well.
True. I think also, too, because Drake said this on an interview about First Person Shooter. He said he wasn't going to go at Cole. He knows better. In other words, he said he
can't
knew
box
better.
with the God.
He said he knew better.
Yep.
He knew better. He knew better. So, and that was perfect because I think, like you just said, it was the perfect juxtaposition. You know what I'm saying? You got Cole ready to take Drake's head off, and Drake's like, no, chill. We can both work.
Let's just make the song.
By
good.
the way, classic Gen Z move.
Yeah, right.
We all win.
Yeah.
We're all the goats.
Yeah.
I was listening to that record like, no, there can only be one. Joust to the
Me
death.
and Drake is like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. He's like, go ahead, say it then. Who's the goat?
Y'all seen the video though?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you.
No.
That video is fire.
You see
I
him
haven't
do the
seen
Michael
it yet.
Jackson?
Of
Is it
course.
good? I haven't seen it.
Yo, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. In a time where I don't think videos are as important as they once were, that's a good video, bro. At the end, he
took it back.
unveils a statue. You remember when Michael Jackson had the big statue?
The history statue.
Yeah.
He does the Drake statue.
Yeah.
He's
That's what I'm
dancing on
saying.
the
Think
shit.
about it.
Yeah.
I really want to put this point into the universe. Drake is Michael Jackson. Kanye is Prince. That is what rap will, like when they tell the story of hip hop, that will be like, oh wow, these dudes dominated for 20 years. Like, yeah, bro. One was general market, pop audience. Every fucking weirdo, simpy ass boy that you know loves Drake. And every counterculture, rebel, creative love Kanye. That's just it. You know what I mean? The women absolutely adore Drake.
And it's tough when you're both. You know what I'm saying? Because I think all three of us here have both sides of that
Absolutely,
coin.
yeah, because I fuck with Drake. I can't say I don't like Drake.
Undeniable. You can't deny 20 years of dominance, bro.
You got to be an idiot or black.
And
Not black. Our boy black.
wow.
Our boy black. Pause that.
Yo, hold on. You seen the way I just faded away from the camera? I was like,
off camera.
Our
No,
boy
we're talking
Black.
about
your friend, his name is Black.
Our friend's name is Black.
Can you say his government name for anybody that wants to research this while I'm
Christian.
on it?
yes, the Black Don, aka
Don.
the Black Vault on Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah.
or our
He
boy Black.
hates Drake
He
like if Drake
stole something from him.
stole his breakfast or some
for
shit.
real, yeah.
Like
Took his
like
favorite
if Drake
Biggie album.
kidnapped his seed or something.
I was